can't do it. I just can't do it.
4 seconds. That's all I needed.
And it's impossible. It is so impossible when you go, don't laugh. Like, my brain goes, laugh, laugh, laugh.
Do you mind if we start the show now?
Sure.
Welcome, everybody, to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. So, I got something to talk to you about.
I'm really nervous. Like, you keep telling me I have something to tell you when we're recording the podcast, and you sound so serious. I'm really scared you're gonna be like, Katie, I want a divorce. You're like so serious.
It is serious.
Okay.
It's serious to me.
Okay, just tell me.
I don't think you're going to care. After a lot of thought and consideration.
You've built this up like crazy.
After a lot of thought and consideration.
It's going to be so stupid.
After a lot of thought and consideration, I've decided to cancel the podcast. Nothing? After everything, like, you're just going to look at me with a blank stare?
I don't know what you want me to say right
like
now.
When a dog hears a weird noise. No, it's just with the job, the babies. I couldn't plan for 2 podcasts. And I'm really kind of...
Oh, you don't have to explain to me. I barely have time to shower, so...
I'm really kind of bummed out about it, because that was my opportunity to do some things that...
I won't allow you to talk about.
I'm not going to say you don't allow. I'm just saying when I try to do them, you roll your eyes and get up and walk away from the table. So that being said, I really do.
You start talking about dogs, and I'm like, where's our dog?
He's in there shaking on the bed.
I think he's in there, like, making noise, gonna wake the babies up.
I would really like to do some of the stuff that I wanted to do on the Bobcast.
Like what?
I don't know, just random things that when like, sometimes I have these ideas, and in my mind, I'm like, well, I really think that would be funny. And I tell you about it, and you just go, yeah, I don't know.
No, see, this is why we have a good marriage. This is how we've survived all these years, because we balance each other out. You are the dreamer. I'm the realistic one. So you go, oh, let's do this. It's a great idea. And I'm
Baby,
like,
I'm a dreamer. How's that song go?
I don't even know what song you're talking about right now. But I'm the realistic one. I'm the one who goes, you know, this is a really great idea. But let's think about how this would really work. Okay, in real life. Maybe not so much. And we balance each other out that way, though.
So what if...
Not that I don't always shoot down your ideas. You make me sound like a horrible, horrible person.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying sometimes we have 2 separate... Come on, Katie. We don't agree on what's funny every now and then.
Oh, I know. We don't agree on a lot of things. But we agree on what's the important things, though.
We can't talk about that on the podcast.
I didn't even go there.
So, if it's okay with you, I would like to talk about a couple things.
First order of business.
Oh, here we go.
We need to tell everybody we're participating in the March of Dimes, March for Babies.
March for Dimes, March for Babies.
Yes.
We had premature babies, and it was really hard. It was extremely hard. So we're participating in this to try to raise money to not raise awareness.
It's for the March of Dimes. They do all kinds of things with premature babies and pregnancy and things to help women, try to help women from having premature babies and, and they help premature babies and things. They do a lot of stuff. And so we're trying to raise money for the March of Dimes. It's a charity that's been around for ages. It's been around for a long, long time.
I know there was a lot of extra stuff that volunteers and things like that did when we were in the NICU that really stuck out. Things that the hospital didn't do.
Yeah.
And any of that stuff's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and that wasn't the March of Dimes. It was just different programs. The hospital we were at, we were fortunate enough. There was a lot of really good volunteer programs, and cool stuff that that went on. But anyway, yeah, so we're participating in the March of Dimes. The march, our local march is on March 28th. And so
we're going to march.
Yeah.
We're going to do the March for Dimes, March for Babies.
On March 28th.
On March 28th.
Exactly. So any of you who have liked our Facebook page or our personal pages, if you know us personally, then you have probably seen us post things about raising money. So if you're
Will you stop touching things?
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Every you're fondling things and it's making noise. Okay, go ahead.
If you are able, go to one of our Facebook pages and donate a little bit of money. Like $5. Like I say $5 because that's the minimum. You can't, like, it won't let you donate less than that. But any amount. And for anybody who does, we'll send you a free Bob and Katie Show sticker.
And we are also going to be doing a secret episode.
Yes.
That you will only have access to. Only have access to if you donate to this cause. And how many days we have left?
It's next Saturday,
it's
so we
next
have like a week.
Saturday, so it's like a week, and I always like end up not getting this up for like 2 or 3 days. So you're gonna
do
have,
it now.
You're gonna have less than a week.
Yeah, so go to one of our Facebook pages, go to the link. All you do is click on it and put in your information. You can use your credit card, your PayPal, whatever. Just donate $5. It doesn't go in our pocket. It goes to a good cause.
And you guys have heard, you've heard Katie get upset before because I've aggravated her, whatever.
You do that mess on purpose.
I'm telling you now, for this secret podcast, there's
oh my
gonna be
gosh, you're gonna try to push my buttons.
Oh man, I'm gonna make her yell. Like we're gonna have to pause when she leaves and comes back a day later so that we can finish the podcast.
You do it on purpose. You think it's so funny to make me get mad because
maybe
I don't have really. I'm like the nicest person, and I just don't have. I don't have an in between.
You don't have an in between.
I don't. I really.
It's either
don't.
like you are a ray of sunshine, or you are a tornado ripping through a trailer park.
I don't know how to have those different the different levels. I get mad, and I get mad all the way.
You know what though? It really shows how classy you are. Because I've seen you in the tornado mood before, and your phone will ring. And you're like, hello? I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
I think that's a woman thing. Like, every woman has to have that.
What, the crazy thing?
Capability. Well, I'm not speaking to that. No, the ability to hide your anger and frustration. Especially, I think especially moms. Like, because you're, like, dealing with your kids, and then the phone rings, and you're like, hello? Not that I'm like mad at the kids and yelling at them. No.
Speaking of crazy women, all the women are fixing to go pro Katie. Everybody's going to hate me when I say this. I had somebody the other day threaten to call you.
What did you do?
I made the joke about,
we were talking. God only knows what you said.
We were talking about women, and I made the joke about, well, I really believe anything that can bleed for a week and not die can't be trusted.
Oh my gosh.
And, this person was like, oh, I'm going to call your wife. I'm going to call Katie. And I was like, call Katie. I've said it to her before.
That if somebody was like, is this something Bob has said? Yes, I absolutely.
Oh.
He's said it more than once.
We have some other big news. We got booked for our first live event.
Yes. And we're very excited.
The Bob and Katie Show live at Apocalypse Comics, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for Free Comic Book Day. Let me tell you why that's important. Every Free Comic Book Day, I go super early, stand in line. You went last year with me.
I did.
And it was a fun time, even though you're not really into comics. It was a fun time, right?
I was pregnant. I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and went with you to this Free Comic Book Day. Granted, I had to take a nap in the car that afternoon.
Oh, that's right.
But I went. And it was really fun. I had a fun time.
So, for a lot of people that don't know this, comic book stores don't get these books for free. So they pay a fee. And I may get in trouble for letting that cat out of the bag. So you go to a store, and a lot of times most comic book stores have a rule, you can have, 3 comic books. Some people are like, you can just pick one. but I've never seen a store go over 5. You can have, 5 books.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what. If I'm a B part of Comic Book Day, I'm getting every book up there. That's my plan. That's what I'm getting out of it. That might sound silly, but I'm excited.
Well, I hope you're not being a little hasty in your statements there. I hope old Mr. Comic Book Store owner's like, Bob, no, you're not. We did not agree to these terms. What are you talking about?
We didn't agree to it, but Chad's a good guy, and that store's pretty awesome, so I think we're not going to have a problem. Every time we record, I hit this darn door with my elbow. Next on the agenda, we got to buy a house so that I can have a room and set. We need.
You're not by the doorknob.
We need to be able to set a table in the middle of the room, so I'm not surrounded by doorknobs.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness gracious!
I need a drink.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna get back. Was there anything else?
Did you say when it was?
Oh, Free Comic Book Day is always the first Saturday in May, and this year it happens to be May 2nd. It starts at 10 o'clock until, I don't know when it ends. I don't foresee us staying, until like 8 o'clock at night or anything. But it would be pretty awesome if everybody would show up.
Yeah, if you can come, please do. I realize that's probably quite a drive for some of our listeners, but it'll be really fun. We are going to have some games. We're going to have a zombie walk competition.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be rad.
We're going to do some interviews and just talk to people, and so you may end up being on our podcast. So.
Oh, yeah, we're going to ask people all kinds of questions up there. I'm going to record it with a little mobile recorder.
Yeah, we're going to record some of our interviews, and we'll use some of them on the next episode after that day, the next time we record. So you could end up being on our podcast. So if you're able to come, please do. It'll be a lot of fun. And you can grab some free comic books.
Are we done with that? I think that's it, right?
I believe so.
Quick shout outs.
On to the next order of business.
Quick shout outs real fast. Cody West. He happened to be awake while we were recording.
Yeah. So. Hey, Cody!
And we're back. So that probably sounded weird to everybody out there. Apparently, my computer decided to turn off in the middle of us recording. That's fun. I think the last thing you said was, "Hey, Cody." I think it stopped it like you broke it. You yelled into the microphone.
I broke it.
Now a McPhee protection ended thing is popping up. Everything's, man, new computers, man. So we took a short break. Katie put her boobs in the freezer. Was I not supposed to say that?
Sometimes you just gotta...
Sometimes you get hot and you gotta put your boobs in the freezer.
They get really hot. It's like, I swear, like, that's the part of my body that, like, sweats first. I kid you not. Sometimes you just gotta cool them off.
So I think I was about to say, Cody West, he's a friend from way back when. We knew him for a very long time. I think he's trying to do his own podcast. He sent me a message and was asking a couple questions. And if you listen to this, buddy, I don't know if it seemed like I blew you off or not, man, but I just got a lot of things going in my life. I don't even remember what the last thing was you asked me. And Tim West, he's up. He said yes. So we'll give him a shout out.
Hi, Tim!
Oh, God. It's going to go down again.
Did I break it again?
He sent us a voicemail. Do you remember that?
Yes, I heard the voicemail.
We were going to play it on the Bobcast, but we canceled the Bobcast. And we don't really do profanity a whole bunch on this show. And his voicemail definitely had some profanity in it.
We'll have to bleep you out, Tim.
I thought it was going to be a voicemail, saying something like, I don't know, hi, this is Tim, and I like listening to the Bob and Katie show, or something like that.
Oh, that's a lovely impression.
But
I'm sure that's exactly what he would have sounded like.
It was not. That was not what he did at all.
It was a nice little monologue.
I'll tell you what. I'll try to. I'll try to turn it into an MP3 because it's a voicemail, and I'll see if I can split it up. And every time he says like a profanity, I'll
just go beep, beep, beep.
We'll put a funny word in. How about that? and see how good it turns out. If I can figure out how to do that, I'll put it on the end of the show, so keep listening. Maybe you'll be on there. Okay, so before we went into March of Dimes, March for Babies in March, Free Comic Book Day, shout-outs, the computer ended, you stuck your boobs in the freezer, and then we talked about the voicemail. I was that everything? Did I get it all wrapped up?
I think so.
I was going to ask you if I could possibly touch on a few things that I had put aside for the Bobcast. I know, it's...
Oh, gosh, what?
Here we go. All right, so, I don't even remember what they were. I saved them all as, links on my phone, and it's taken a long time to load up, so I'm trying to just say stuff to keep... there's a man who is suing Applebee's because he burned himself on the fajitas.
The ones that come out sizzling?
Yeah.
You can hear the waitress coming, from the kitchen. They're like...
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't know those were hot?
They're legitimately so hot and loud that when other people order them...
You turn and look, you're like, man.
I go, dang, I should have ordered the fajitas.
You hear it and go, man, that sounds good.
And you've already ordered, and you're sitting there like, I messed up.
It happens to me every freaking time.
I'm getting these freaking sliders.
We'll be waiting on our food, we're sitting there starving, and you hear it, the sizzling, and you're like, man, your mouth starts watering just a little bit. You're like, and the thought crosses your mind, I really should have ordered the fajitas.
I honestly didn't read any more into it than that because I don't care about the outcome. I'm sick of these people
sue over everything. It's crazy.
Let's see, the next
If you burned yourself on those sizzling hot fajitas, you deserved it. You don't deserve to sue nobody. Just stop it. Just stop.
All right, so when I save these links on my phone, I get the option to put the title, and the next one is entitled Chicken Sex.
Oh my god!
And I honestly don't remember what it's about. Okay, so okay. So here's the title of this article.
I hope this is a happy chicken story because I recently learned what happens to little boy chickens, and it made me very, very sad.
What happened to little boy chickens?
Or was it turkeys?
Either way, they get what?
They get I don't want to say it. I'm gonna cry.
What do they get?
They they keep the girl ones, and then the little boy ones they give put down the chute, and they get ground up. They get killed.
Oh, because they can't lay eggs?
Yeah.
Do turkeys lay eggs? Turkeys lay eggs, right?
Turkeys, little baby boy ones, they just get killed. They have no chance of life. It's a horrible, horrible death. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh my god, your eyes are literally tearing up.
I can't take it.
You're such a good person.
I can
we're
handle,
talking about this?
You can tell me about people being murdered all day long, and I'm like, man, that sucks. But you talk about, animals getting hurt, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't take it.
You make me feel like such a bad person, because we're sitting here talking about this, and there's only two things I can think about. One, I can't believe you're crying, and two, I got a pack of turkey in that refrigerator, and I wish I had some right now. We might have to pause and go have some little baby turkeys.
Whenever I hear stories like that, it makes me want to be a vegetarian. I hate hearing about animals getting, mistreated. It's so sad.
Okay, so let me get back to this story. Here's the title of the article. Need a job? What about a fabulous career in chick sexing? So, what do you think that entails?
I don't even know what that means.
Chick sexing.
Like chickens.
Are you as close to the microphone as you normally are?
Like chickens. Is that what you're talking about?
Like chickens. Yes, chickens. We're talking about chickens.
I don't know what chicken sexing is. Is that where you look and see if it's a boy or a girl?
Okay.
You flip them over and look, send the little boy ones down to their death.
Yeah, this actually kind of works a little bit in hand with your story.
Oh my god.
It doesn't talk about that, but check it out. All right. So just because it says chicken sexer on your business card, it doesn't mean you're a sex worker specializing in foul bestiality. Basically, the UK has, United Kingdom has 100 to 150 trained professionals working in the field, and that has crippled the poultry industry. Basically, what these people do is try to figure out whether it's a boy or a girl.
So that's your job all day is to walk around and look at chicken genitalia.
Yeah, so you, like, I guess there's like a conveyor belt, and you go, okay, penis, vagina, vagina, penis, penis. Okay, so the penises go down that chute, and vaginas are going to live. Nothing.
It just makes me sad. It makes me so sad.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. This one is entitled, I Like Big Butts.
And you cannot lie.
You know, the other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you'll get sprung. I hope our listeners enjoy me making, like, just an ass out of myself. Pun definitely intended. Okay, so science explains why men like women and curvy booties. From the bootylicious Kim photo that broke the internet to hit songs like All About That Bass, women's backsides are having a major moment in the spotlight. So basically, to sum up this article, they've proven with science, a magical, wonderful tool of the world, that men like big butts because over time,
it's an evolutionary thing. Like,
women have evolved to more easily have babies.
Like, it's like ingrained in a man's brain that, oh, she looks like she could carry my offspring. Yeah, I get it.
So we're good with that?
Mm-hmm.
That was all. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I don't know.
What are we going to do?
Baby got back. Okay. This one is titled Indonesia. Oh, yeah. In Indonesia, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
In Indonesia, clothing companies in hot water for a shirt labels sexist washing instructions.
I heard about that.
Did you read it? Because I got it right here.
I didn't, read the whole story.
Okay, so, you know when you have a piece of clothing, you can look at the tag and
the care tag, yeah.
It gives you how to wash it. This is what this care tag says. Salvo is the name of the company. The shirt size is large, and it says, washing instructions. Give this jersey to your woman. It's her job.
Yeah, I saw
Those are the instructions on this piece of clothing. That's not as funny to you as it is to me?
I don't
Should we edit out that awkward silence just now? Or
I mean, I'm not like, oh, that's so sexist. You should burn in hell for that. How dare you? I'm like, yeah, that's funny.
I feel bad. I feel like, I don't know. I thought that would be a lot more funnier than it was.
I mean, I wash your clothes anyway, so.
That's because I'm not allowed to wash the clothes.
Exactly. So, I don't know. Were they right in putting that on the tag? Well, they probably shouldn't, but.
I'd buy those jerseys. I wish all it says is a jersey. I wish that I knew what the kind of jerseys they were selling. I got one more, and I sort of mentioned this to you before. I'm not going to say the name, but I have a video that I want you to see. And I sort of told you about it. Do you remember? And you told me that you didn't want to say the name of the video because you didn't want to be responsible for people listening to our podcast. And
no, you told me about this video. I don't know the details, but you told me about this video and it's disgusting. And I said I didn't want to be the one to encourage people to be looking up that type of nastiness.
What if we do this? We'll let you agree. So here, all right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to let Katie watch this video, and I honestly don't believe she's going to make it any further than 15 seconds before she either leaves the table or throws the phone or whatever. How about if someone goes to the March of Dimes website and donates at least $5 and gets the secret podcast, we'll reveal to those people and those people only what the video is.
I guess.
Okay, so are you ready?
No, I'm not.
I gotta load it up. Take a deep breath. Do you need to get a drink or anything?
Why you make me do these things?
I hate that people are gonna hear the noises you're gonna make. I've got the video muted. People are going to hear the noises, but I really, really hate...
Well, I don't think it's fair that you make everybody listen to me, watch this video, and then you don't tell them what it is.
if they want to know what it is, they'll go donate $5 to the March of Dimes, and we'll reveal it on the secret podcast.
All right, well, there you go. Yes.
You said you didn't want. You said you didn't want to be responsible for people going out and watching this video.
Yeah, that was my reason I didn't want to watch it.
So if we say to them that we will let them have the name if they pay for it, then the responsibility's on them. They donated that money so that they could get the name of this. That's not your fault. And I would guarantee you that at least 99%, not 90, maybe like 90% of the people out there have heard of this video. You know, it's really hard to find this video because when you search it, the number one thing you get are people's reactions to the video. That's how like crazy it is. Okay, you ready?
No.
Just take my phone and hit play and watch. Okay, you gotta take the phone, you gotta hit play, and you gotta watch. Here we go. Is it playing?
No.
What do we got going on? There we go. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh,
No, keep watching, keep watching.
I can't. That's disgusting.
All right.
I'm gonna throw up.
Look at that part. Look at that part right there. Are you gonna vomit?
Don't make me look at it anymore. It's disgusting.
Do we need a secret word? Do you need like a...
I'm gonna throw up.
Are you seriously gonna throw up, or what? Are you just like being... Look, it's still going. Look what they're doing now.
I'm not looking at it.
Oh God! Look at that. It's getting even better. You see it? That's it. It's over. It's over. Look, it's black. It's over. It's over. So
why on the earth would you make me look at that? That's so gross. I'm gonna have nightmares.
You know, I've watched a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of things. There's a God, you're sweating. Are you okay?
I'm gonna throw up.
Do we need to pause? Do we need to pause? Okay, we're gonna pause. We'll be right back. Okay. We're back. You doing okay?
I'm okay. I had to go get some air and breathe. That was rough.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it was pretty gross.
So what I was saying before, you almost,
I almost threw up.
Dirtied the table. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I feel like I'm the kind of person that can look at anything. As long as I don't smell it, I'm good.
Yeah, you can look at any gross thing.
And I can.
It doesn't bother me.
And that is the only video I've ever seen in my life that made me turn just a little bit. I mean, like, I've watched the Faces of Death videos, which are real life, gruesome, gross things.
What was that website? It was like a long time ago.
Rotten.com.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. I was all over that. And people
there was some really gross
people are going to think
there.
I'm a psycho now or like serial killer or something. Not because I was into it, just because I liked the shock value. Like, I can't believe this is happening.
Exactly.
But yeah, nothing ever grossed me out. That video grossed me out. So, you guys should be thankful that Katie watched that video for you. I didn't think I was going to get her to do it.
Well, I didn't exactly agree to it.
Yeah, you didn't. I just kind of threw it on you.
You're just like, here, watch this.
It's probably why I didn't tell you about it for the podcast. I don't want to give you a chance to argue. But, making moves, right? Hustling.
Anyway.
I do got a question.
What?
Because I am canceling the Bobcast, how do you feel about the one episode that I did, us loading it onto this site so people can check it out? I mean, it's just out there wasting. I mean, it was a good episode.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? It had the penis song at the end. Remember from American Idol? No, not American Idol. America's Got Talent. There's probably some kind of copyright law in there. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna add it. Probably. There's been times where we get towards the end of our month, if we have time left over, and we're not gonna, be able to put something up before the hours reset, then I might throw it up.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Bob and Katie portion of the show, now that we're done with the gross things that are Bobcast, what are we going to do?
We are going to do our Dear Bob segment.
Dear Bobby. Okay. You wanted to change it this time. You didn't want to do the answers from Abby, right? Okay. Whatever. So you got some picked out?
Yeah.
Lay it on me, woman.
All right. First one. Dear Abby, my wife, Tina.
Okay.
And there's like
let's pause
quotes.
right there. If we're not going to hear Abby's answers, then just go ahead and change that to Bob.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. It's a long pause.
Well, you like threw me. I was just reading.
All right, go ahead.
You threw me off my game here.
Well, that's good. It's 1:30
Dear
in the morning.
Bob.
Okay.
My wife, Tina, air quotes, Tina.
So her name really ain't Tina?
I guess not.
Okay.
Was very hurt by her friend recently. Her friend, Sally. Again, quotes.
Okay.
Sally.
So
called her cheap. Quotes again. But I guess she really did call her cheap. Anyway, during a conversation, she's cheap like you. Like what she said. Sally didn't intend to be hurtful, just an illustration, but my wife is very upset about it. We use coupons when we grocery shop or dine out. We also watch our thermostats, recycle, etc. On the other hand, we have sent our children to university without loans. Our mortgage is paid off. We have traveled extensively, and our net worth is north of $1 million with no debt. How do I make Tina realize that Sally's comments should not upset her so? Thrifty in Texas.
Okay, so Tina and Sally are not real names, but I don't remember the name of the guy. What was his name? Did it say his name?
The guy that wrote in?
Yeah.
Oh, he was Thrifty in Texas.
Thrifty in Texas. Okay, Thrifty in Texas. This one's pretty easy. Women are crazy. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to make her feel any different. All you can do is try to help her forget it. So go buy her some flowers. Let her go spend a little bit of money, you know? I understand that you're thrifty. Make her feel not cheap. That's really all that you can do, because once women get something in their head, there's nothing you're going to say or do to get it out of there. You just got to try to help them get through it.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily that his wife feels...
Here we go.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I think it's more... It's not about the money. It's about her friend... What her friend said.
No, it's about you women being crazy. Her friend was probably just making a joke.
Yeah, I have no doubt. Like, her friend was... She probably meant more, like, you know, like, you're frugal. Like, you don't just go blow money. Not that, like, oh, you're a cheapskate, you're a tightwad or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm sure she didn't mean it as an insult, but I guess... No,
she didn't. And what you crazy women do, and you're one of them, you do this to me all the time. I'll say something, and it'll be like, oh, God, I don't even have an example. I wish I had an example. This is going to be bad because I don't have an example. I'll say something to the effect of... This is my main point, right? And you'll pick something minute out of there and go, you must hate me.
Oh my God!
You
no,
know what
I
I'm talking about.
Stop!
You read
not.
You read the wrong things out of stuff. Sometimes you take things out of context. There will be 1,000 words in a conversation, and you're going to pick out 4 of them and go, "You're a jerk for saying these 4 words out of this 1,000." That's what she did. What was her name? Tina, quote unquote.
Sally was the one that said it. Yeah.
Sally was the one that said it. She probably was joking around. They're probably a bunch of they're sitting around country clubs. They're probably not as frugal as they think they are. No. Thrifty in Texas. Women are crazy. Buy her some flowers. Take her out on the town. Get her mind off of it. I guarantee you, a week from now, her and Sally's going to be talking about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and all the kids they got, and they'll pass on. Don't worry about it, man. Keep going. All right. Dear Bobby number 2. Let's roll.
Dear Bob, how do you politely refuse to hug or shake someone's hand because of a medical issue that lowers your resistance to infection? I had a stem cell transplant 18 months ago because of a recurrence of Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm now on a drug that keeps my white blood count low. If I get a fever, I could end up in the hospital. I've been in remission for over a year and look healthy. I don't really care to get into a long conversation about my experience, but I don't want to put myself at risk. How should I handle this without appearing rude? Holding back in Pennsylvania.
All right. Holding back in Pennsylvania. I think the first thing you should do is go to one of those, what are they called? It's like a store you go to. They make banners and hats.
Like a print shop?
Yeah, like a print shop.
Like Kinko's?
Customized print shop. And I think you should get a shirt, black, with white letters that says, I have AIDS.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Who would wear a shirt that said, I have AIDS?
Anybody who doesn't want other people to touch them.
No, well, he has a good reason. I get it. Because
he does have a good reason. He does. But check it out. What was the disease called? Read it again.
It was Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Okay, so he has Hodgkin's lymphoma, right? So all right, this is the situation. You go out in public, right? You're wearing normal clothes, and somebody wants to shake your hand. 15 times a day, you have to have the conversation. Oh, I can't really shake hands. I don't mean to be rude. I have this disease. This is what it does. My white blood count is low, right? If you have a shirt that says, I have AIDS, you cut that 15 down to like 2 or 3. Easy.
That is crazy.
That is not crazy. That's logical.
No, that is crazy.
How is that crazy?
Because first of all, he doesn't have AIDS.
Who cares if he doesn't have AIDS? He's not going to die. Is he single?
It's cancer. He could die.
He could die, but not from somebody touching him.
But his immune system is lowered.
What does that have to do with an I have AIDS shirt?
You're the one who said he should go have a shirt made that said he has AIDS.
Because people are scared of that. And they should be.
Look, no. Stop. Look, I understand sort of where he's coming, not to that extent. But with our kids being born premature, we've had to tell people over and over, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, don't smoke around our kids.
There's a difference. I'm not scared of being a dick. I'll tell people not to touch my kids. This dude seems nervous. So he can buy a shirt and make a joke out of it. Now, I'm not saying that AIDS is a joke. I'm really not.
I do not think that is the way he should handle it.
Okay.
That is, that is one idea. Sure. There's lots of ways he could go about it. That is one way he could go about it. I think that's not realistic. And if he doesn't want to have to explain to people why he doesn't want to shake hands, then surely he's not going to want to wear a shirt that says he has AIDS when he doesn't even have AIDS.
What's your idea? What is your big and bold idea that puts mine to shame?
I think he should just go, I have a medical condition where I can't have your germs. Just make it like short and sweet. Don't go into a deep explanation.
15 times a day? Every time somebody wants to shake your hand? Really?
Oh, because your I have AIDS shirt is better? Is a better idea?
I think it's a better idea. I think we should do a poll.
Fine. We'll do a poll.
I don't think we should do a poll.
Are you scared you would lose?
No, I'm scared that nobody's going to answer, and I'm going to feel bad that nobody's listening. Oh, fine, we'll do a poll. The 5 of you that will respond, whose idea do you like? The idea that, a lot of times a day, you're going to have to look at another person and go, I'm really sorry. I have Hodgkin's.
No, I didn't say that. You don't have to go into a deep, detailed explanation. Just go, I have a medical condition where I can't have other people's germs. My immune system is low. And you know what? If somebody said that to me, if I went to shake somebody's hand and they go, I have a medical condition where my immune system's low, I can't shake your hand. I'd go, oh, okay, I totally understand. I get it. I do. I'm like, oh, okay. I wouldn't think that was weird at all.
Okay, how about this? What if he gets a shirt that just says STD?
No, that's not any better.
What? What do you mean it's not any better? You're not going to die from an STD.
AIDS is an STD.
Oh. Yeah, but nobody says STD when you're talking about AIDS. They say AIDS.
Oh, my gosh.
If you say STD, you don't think about AIDS. You think about crabs.
Okay, fine. Say he has a T-shirt made.
Okay.
He's not going to wear that same T-shirt every single day. That is not realistic. That is not a realistic
Okay, so
answer.
you know how some people have... Okay, so Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, all his tags say like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What if you had a disease for every day of the week. So on Monday, you have the clap. You know. Tuesday, you got the crabs. Wednesday, you got, what's another one?
I don't think crabs make that. I don't think crabs make that noise. He doesn't have an STD.
You don't know what noise crabs make. How do you know what noise crabs make? Just because you can't hear them doesn't mean they don't make noises. I am almost certain if you got one of them big round, things like these on the football field to hear football players and like shined it right on someone's crotch that had crabs, they'd be going.
That's right? Gross.
Of course, and that's why nobody's going to want to shake his hands.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy who has cancer. Now, it's not bad enough that he has cancer. You want him to walk around with a shirt on advertising that he has a different STD every day of the week. What are you trying to do to this poor man?
I asked you if he was single. Because it may raise some problems if he's trying to get a date. I get that. I asked if he was single. I'm just saying.
Or you know what? Maybe he could just carry a bottle of hand sanitizer and shake people's hands and then immediately sanitize his hands. Like, just turn around and sanitize your hands.
So you're saying instead of making other people uncomfortable, he would just risk death?
No, I said immediately sanitize his hands afterward.
Why even take that chance? Why? I'm just saying. Monday, the clap. Tuesday, the crabs. Wednesday, herpes. Thursday, what are some more genitalia diseases?
What's a good Thursday disease?
Yeah, what's
I
a
don't
good
know.
Thursday disease?
I don't know.
AIDS comes on Sunday, right? The day of rest. I need to relax. I got AIDS.
Oh my gosh.
AIDS. And so everybody knows I'm not making light of AIDS. I'm just saying if I have a disease that like my immune system's low and people shaking my hands, it could cause problems. I have the sense of humor that I could wear a shirt like that and people might not want to shake my hand. That's all I'm saying. Just a personal thing. Okay, so Man on the Moon, right? With Jim Carrey. You know the movie I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
So Andy Kaufman hires Bob, whatever his name is. I don't even know if it's Bob Up and Down in the Water. I can't remember what his name is. So they hire 25 people to go running through the zoo screaming, the lion's out. And everybody panics. And it's only funny to 2 people in the whole world. That's what I'm saying. Laughter's laughter. I don't care if it's for 100 people or for yourself. Put on your STD shirt. Go out there. Enjoy the fact that you're making other people feel uncomfortable. And guess what? You get to live another day. That's all I'm saying.
No, I completely understand your point. But this poor guy, he doesn't want to have to go into detail about what's going on with him. So I seriously doubt he would want to wear a shirt that says, I have AIDS.
He does not want to go into detail. He doesn't want to be rude. He doesn't want to live in a bubble, right? What else can you do?
I don't think a t-shirt is the answer. I'm just saying, I disagree with you. I do not think having a different t-shirt made for every day of the
Maybe
week
we should just chop off his damn arms.
Phantom STDs.
Should we just chop off his arms? Is that what we should do? Then he won't have to shake nobody's hands. And when he falls down...
I think you were blowing this way out of proportion.
He'll fall down and won't be able to get up like a turtle. How about that?
So now this man has cancer. He has fake STDs, and now you want to have no arms.
No, he wouldn't have no arms if he just wear the damn shirt.
Oh my gosh.
So, do you feel like I answered that fairly?
I guess so.
Should we try again? Do you have a third tier bucket?
No, I don't.
Okay, we have about 13 minutes we need to fill.
No, we don't. We can...
I seriously have something I want to talk about. I have 2 more things I want to talk about, actually. Okay, so this might make... Stop that, you sound like the Predator. This might
No, it's The Grudge. The...
Oh, yeah.
That creepy, girl thing in the Grudge made that noise.
She was a little bit creepy, wasn't she?
It was a lot creepy.
Okay, I seriously have 2 more things to talk about that I just thought about.
If it involves STD T-shirts, I don't want to hear about
it. No, I'm scared this is going to make me sound like a bad American. Okay, I'm listening to a podcast that has like, God, I think 300 episodes, 200 episodes. So I started way late. And I'm currently up to an episode in the point of time where the Casey Anthony trial is going on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Tell me I don't know too much about that. I mean, like, I heard it all the time, but, you know, I'm selfish and I'm involved in my own world. I heard these guys talk about it and it upset me. And I guess that's why everybody else is in an uproar, because I don't watch the news. Do you remember that time I went to work? Okay, I worked at a certain pizza place that I don't like. Domino's Pizza. They actually dropped pizza off the name. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. So I go into work and the phone rings and, you know, I answer the phone. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? And I hear, this is a notification from the New Hanover County Schools. School has been canceled today due to the hurricane. And I'm like, what? There was a hurricane coming. I had no idea. So it's not just like important news. I don't know any news. When was
this?
It was when I was working College Acres. Long time ago. Right around my 21st birthday, so I mean like 8 years ago. Whatever hurricane hit North Carolina 8 years ago. That was when I drove under the water delivering pizzas in the big Explorer, and the engine made a funny noise afterwards for like a week or so because I think I got water in it. You remember that?
Vaguely.
We're going off topic. What do you know about the Casey Anthony trial?
She was charged with killing her daughter.
Okay, I got that. It was the other details that I'm a little blurry on.
I mean, it was a few years ago. Yeah, like, I remember, like, the trunk of her car. Okay, her daughter went missing.
Okay.
And I guess...
For, like, 30 days, right?
Yeah. And she was all like, I don't know what happened to her.
So she didn't report her daughter missing? From what I understand, she didn't report her daughter missing. I think it was
the grandmother.
Okay, so retrospect, that's problem number 1.
Yeah, like, she didn't report her missing. I think it was the grandma. Like I said, this was a few years ago, so I might be a little hazy on the details. But the grandma's like, where's the kid? It's like, I don't know. And so there was a whole bunch of mess about that, just where she was at. Mm-hmm. Is she missing?
Yes.
And then, like, the trunk of her car, like, smelled like a dead body or something like that. I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's not funny at all. No, it's just crazy. Like, all the stuff, this trial, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, that girl, she killed that little girl. She needs to be rotting in jail right now. That's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. Like, the trunk of her car smelled like a dead body and stuff like that. And, she had Googled something, about chloroform or how to do something. I don't know.
You're pretty close to all the details I heard on this show, so keep going.
This was a few years ago, so I'm like, yeah. I don't remember all the details. But yeah, like, it was a lot of circumstantial evidence, like a crazy amount of circumstantial evidence, but I guess the jury felt like that's it. It was circumstantial. Yeah. It wasn't enough proof. And I'm like, whatever. She killed that little girl.
Okay, so this is what I heard. So my information is more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not relevant, but not up to date even. More recent than the stuff that you remember. Because I haven't looked this up. I haven't done any research. I got things going on. This is old news. But this is what they said. Number 1, she didn't report the child missing for 30 days. Right? That's strike number 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Then the grandparents go, hey, where's my grandchild? Strike number 2, because she told the police she left him with a nurse, or not a nurse, but like a nanny. Mm-hmm. And it turns out this person didn't even exist.
Yeah.
Right? Then there was like something about her working at Universal Studios. And, like, the cops took her to Universal Studios and they made it all the way to, like, the HR offices to talk about her time and stuff. And then she goes, oh, well, I really kind of don't work here. Then they find out that she Googles things about breaking necks.
Yeah, and I think chloroform.
They found
like how to make chloroform.
They found a small amount of chloroform in her trunk, but not enough to chloroform somebody. Because, yeah, you don't chloroform the trunk. You chloroform the person and then throw them in the trunk, right?
Like, why would you... I mean, that's it. She Googled about how to make chloroform or whatever about chloroform, and then there's chloroform in her trunk, and the kid's missing. I mean, any person can put that together and know what happened.
So, she got no charges, I guess? She's out there. She's free right now.
Yeah.
I am all about innocent until proven guilty. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I love our country. I love everything that we stand for. All I'm saying is everything that I just heard to me proves she did it. Sure, maybe there weren't no fingerprints or maybe there wasn't no tangible evidence, but she lied. When she got done lying, she lied a little bit more. Then she lied a little bit more than that. She even threw her brother and father under the bus, didn't she? Didn't she, like, I think they said something about, she claimed that her father molested her and her brother molested her and life is bad and she thinks they did it and just all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I can't really remember.
Okay, let's just say hypothetically that her father molested her and her brother molested her.
That's no excuse to kill your kid.
If she believes that, you tell me why the hell a parent would wait 30 days and not even report her child. Have the grandparents, the person that she's saying did it, report them missing.
I don't know. It don't make sense.
Don't make sense at all. I understand we're about 3 or 4 lates. I understand that we're about 3 or 4 years late on this topic, but that mess is crazy. Crazy. You agree?
Mm-hmm.
I got one more thing to talk about. Where are my headphones at?
I don't know where your headphones are at. I can tell you where like 15 pairs of headphones are at because you're like a headphone hoarder. You are obsessed. There's headphones sitting right here on this table.
There are different headphones for different situations.
You're like obsessed. You like collect headphones.
I'm not obsessed. I'm saying there are different...
How many pairs of headphones do you have?
In here? In the room?
How... In this room right now, I know of at least 3 in this room that we're in.
No, okay, these headphones right here, these are Bose, okay? I use these for the recording.
I know you have different...
The bass is awesome, okay? Those headphones are connected to the television. They're wireless headphones so that I can turn the TV down and listen to it because I don't sleep as long as you do, and I like to watch TV or do whatever and not bother you. The headphones on top of the microwave, those are cheapos. I use those when I go walking or anything like that because if they get messed up, it's not a big deal. They only cost $5. Okay, the headphones I'm talking about are the wireless Bluetooth headphones that I use when I clean baby bottles.
I don't know where.
I need to know where those headphones are. They were in this house. You are the queen of this house. I leave for like 58 hours a week. And you complain to me all the time that I don't put things away, right? If I don't put things away, and those are my baby bottle cleaning headphones, then they would be right here by the sink, right? They're not here.
I don't know.
What did you do with my headphones?
I don't know where they're at. Why would I do something to your headphones? I bought you those headphones for Christmas.
You know why? You know why you would do something to my headphones? Because you can't stand anything out of place.
I can't.
That's
everything has a place, and everything should be in its place. My mom used to say whenever we were little, what did she used to say? A place for everything and everything in its place. And like at the moment you walk in the door, what was that? Like you're like, here it goes.
The moment I walk in the door, what?
Like you take the pillows off of the couch and
I don't like pillows behind my back when I'm sitting on the couch. And you throw them in the
floor. Like
I don't throw them in the floor.
Oh yes, you do.
No. I throw them from that couch to that chair.
No, you throw them
and then
in
when
the floor.
when I go to sit in the chair, then I move them from the chair to the floor. I don't throw them in the floor. Don't make it. No. Don't you dare make it sound like I come through the door and I'm like King Kong, and I start throwing things around. That's not what happens.
That is how it goes. Like, you could look at this house and know if you're home or not. When you're home, pillows are in the floor and there's just everything is out of place, and it drives me nuts.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
It drives me.
I cause chaos when I come home. All right?
Nothing I don't like when you're here.
Sure. I cause chaos. We'll all agree. Where are my headphones?
I don't know where your headphones are at.
You did something with my headphones.
I don't know where they're at.
You did something with my headphones. I want you to promise to all these listeners that you're going to find my headphones for my baby bottle cleaning.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know where they're at. I helped you look for them.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No. It's late.
All right.
You always, what everybody doesn't know, the only time we ever have to record our podcast.
You've said this before.
Have I? What?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
I guarantee it. Somebody, go say what you were going to say. Go ahead and say what you were going to say.
You always make me record these podcasts at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm so tired. And I feel like my brain has turned to absolute mush, and I can't think straight. I'm so tired.
It's okay. Well, I'm going to take you to bed. Okay? You ready to go to bed?
I am. I'm really tired.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Tim West here. When my ass was 19 years old, I changed the face of professional baseball. I was handed the keys to the kingdom, multi-million-dollar deals, endorsements. Everyone wanted a piece of my cake. Just a mind with victory and an arm like a cannon. But sometimes when you bring the thunder, you get lost in the storm. But a true champion, face-to-face in his darkest hour, will do whatever it takes to rise above. A man fights and fights some more. But surrender is death, and death is for
pink fluffy unicorns.
And my ass ain't no
pink fluffy unicorn.
My ass is a champion.